As a reminder, any video that you see on Code Equestria is not being used for monetary gain, and any videos whose subject matter is about anything advertised is not being advertised for the gain of the individual companies therein. Audio video clips from the game are being directly recorded from proper video game capture sources and not stolen from the games themselves, and follow all proper codage of the fair use law. Got it? Translated. We're not getting paid for this by anybody. Enjoy the show. Hey guys, it's been a while since I've done one of these movie review things. And on another note, this channel's been increasingly video game lately. But trust me, over the next month or so, that's gonna change in a big way. And yes, the ponies will be back in mass force. To show you an example of this, it's time to talk about our first movie review of the year, which the movie wasn't on my radar until my mom decided to buy it on demand. The movie in question is Lucy. Lucy stars Scarlett Johansson as the titular character, someone who's just a normal girl living a normal life, but she must have a poor choice in men, cause see, her last big shot at love ended up being connected to a Chinese and drug cartel. When she's kidnapped, struggled against her will, and acts forcibly as the carrier to CSH4, an experimental drug based on the hormone that gives young babies their ability to start thinking as a human being. She gets dragged around, beat up, literally by a Chinese dude looking to get some. And unfortunately, the packet in which she was carrying of the blue stuff burst in her stomach. Just to give you an idea of how powerful this drug is in this movie, one dose of it through a straw pretty much turns you into a zombie. But the drug has an unexpected effect. It gives Lucy the ability to unlock 100% of her brain's mental capacity, and all the scientific research needed to barely understand this is explained in the form of Morgan Freeman, who plays as a top researcher in the brain capacity field known as Samuel Brown. And trust me, he spends the first, 20 minutes of this movie explaining it to you in detail through one of his scientific lectures that also doubles as wildlife footage that would be better found on the Discovery Channel or Animal Planet rather than a sci-fi movie. And trust me, this movie goes out of its freaking way to explain just about everything. And I mean everything. See, every time that one part of Lucy's brain unlocks another superpower of sorts as she starts gunning down the Chinese mafia piece by piece to try to keep the drug out of the hands of unknowing people that were also dragged in as couriers because they don't understand the effects. Morgan Freeman has to sit there and explain every superhuman ability that she does. We're not even given time to sit there and wonder about what she's actually doing. It's just that she can do this now, and here's what she can do. From going all Xana and taking over lights, radio waves and everything else, to straight up the ability near the end to stop time itself. Yeah. It's absolutely crazy. And yes, this does lead to some overly scientific-y action scenes in which she's practically doing everything she possibly can. But the action scenes are so bounded by the repeated scenes of look what she can do, it's almost a lost art. And yes, as Lucy continues to lose her humanity, other absolutely crazy things happen. The drug cartel is absolutely annihilated, and well, Lucy dies. I won't tell you what she turns into once her brain reaches 100%, but it fits in with all the rest of the confusion. Here's the thing. The script is written relatively well, but it's wordy. Way too wordy. You almost need an Encyclopedia Britannica to understand what's going on in Lucy. It's a movie almost too smart for its own good, not allowing the fan to successfully analyze what's really going on and enjoy the superpowers without it being really overly explained to you. See, that's the thing. That's the thing about superpowers using your brain and movies like this. We just want to be wondered by what the brain can actually do, instead of having it explained to us. Seeing that much like if it actually happened to one of us, we couldn't explain what the heck happened. But yet, this movie spends about 40% of its 90-minute airtime explaining it, while only giving you about 20 minutes of actually seeing it. It's one of those show, don't tell sort of things. And Morgan Freeman being in this movie is kind of a waste, seeing that all he's doing is doing a Morgan Freeman, looking good and explaining stuff, which apparently that's all he can get a job for these days. He's not actually asked to act in any capacity in any of the movies he's in. So, with that said, Lucy gets a 6. Now, if you would excuse me, I gotta stop my brain from hurting. Find peace in your own nirvana. And next time, it's a very controversial movie. So controversial, I might bring help.